Hi guys. I just wanted to do a video on how much I feel a lot of despair and helplessness because I don't feel secure in this world. I don't feel any security or I I I just I don't have anyone. Like, the only thing I'm used to is being abused and misused by narcissists and psychopathic people, and just, lower vibrational people, I guess you can say. Um, my whole life, that's all I know, and that's all I fall back on. The people I fall back on are all, um, that way, and it's just like, I wish I had more of the deviant behavior and lack of empathy, because everyone around me, nobody around me possesses empathy, so I'm like the odd one out, and it causes me a lot of grief and pain and burden because of that. Because nobody that I associate with myself with, family or whomever, none of them, all those people that I am connected to, have something wrong going on, and the lack of empathy is pretty large. Or maybe I'm not detecting this. I don't know. I don't know. How could it only be? How can it be me that? Like, I see other people, or I witness people genuinely caring for one another, and I just wonder why I attempt this and I do that, but it is not reciproc. What is the word? Reciprocated. I don't know. It sounds like a very difficult word to pronounce. I don't know. It's very painful to know and have this awareness and insight. I just wish I was more like them, where I'd go on with life oblivious to these things. Like, if I didn't educate myself on personality disorders and brain abnormalities and mental health, so mental illnesses, I would have been better off, I think, because ignorance is bliss. So I'm just thinking, the more that I know, the more distressing it is for me, like, to continue on with life. Because anyone that I felt close to was part of people that have hurt me pretty badly, with no idea on what exactly I did wrong to deserve these things, but yet they happened. So like, for mental illnesses in the family, it's like a disease that spreads throughout all the members of the family a lot of times. So it's like an incurable disease that nobody cares about, nobody notices, nobody detects, and nobody's going to cure. So like my ideal life is to be connected to others. My only desire really in life is to be connected to others in a deep and meaningful way, in safety, in collaboration, in a family. So knowing I didn't have that with my actual family, I tried to create my own family that consists of that, but unfortunately I met up with a quite deviant person with serious mental issues that were just beyond what I think I deserve, or anybody. Nobody deserves the abuse that was but for some reason I ended up staying a long period of time with this person and having children with them and just creating more misery for myself by doing that, because now I don't really have a chance to be in a normal loving kind of family because my kids are tainted by the narcissist father. And uh he took that from me. He took the family, the idea of family away from me, and I'm very destroyed by that, because that's really the only thing that I really wanted to live for, and now I have to figure out a way to live for something, because you know and yet I have the borderline problem where I fear rejection and humiliation, and I don't know how to go on pursuing anything that I desire because I don't have a backup, I don't have a support system. And it's like, and then if I attract another boyfriend, or because after my husband situation and me and him, I attracted somebody else that I thought was we had a connection, but the connection we have is we resonate with each other's pain and background. And mine is pretty horrific, what happened in my family and my upbringing. So, and I match up with the same type of people every time, and I can't stop doing that. Like I want to fix. My intentions are always good going into these relationships or friendships, and they just, like the ones that let's say a friendship, okay, I'm friends with somebody that's very decent and a normal person, and I'll just slowly just distance myself from those people, and I attract like a magnet these deranged, disordered, damaged people because I subconsciously, I don't know, I can't stop it. Like I feel like that's what I grew up seeing and being. So it's familiar. So anything that I distance myself from is usually healthy, and whatever I attract with or I feel comfortable with is dangerous to my well-being. So what do I do here? Like, and I'm miserable about this all the time because of my insight and my knowledge on everything that I know what's going on, and just kind of like being overly aware of everybody that's surrounding me has gotten me completely depressed and hopeless that anything will change for me. And I'm just thinking, what am I supposed to do? Like, what's going to keep me from being hurt and harmed or in some kind of painful situation, because it just never ends. It's like a curse or something, and I don't, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, a normal healthy person doesn't have these problems. Like, they don't have this serious problem where their programming is so messed up that it attracts them to really bad negative things their whole life. And I kind of envy those people because they don't have that kind of programming. Their life is a lot more, it's not easier, but it's more peaceful and it's more secure and more safe. I think. I mean, people like me are never safe. So and I am on the I don't know, some experts, they want to say that borderline's on the spectrum of narcissism. Then they want to say it's a brain disorder, and then they say it can be you grow out of it over time, but I don't think so, because there's a lot of things that come to my mind that aren't normal and aren't healthy and aren't sane, like, to be really honest, that they just pop in my head: negativity or danger or something very violent. I have a lot of violent dreams. So I actually feel worried about me hurting somebody. Not hurting someone that doesn't deserve it. I don't even want to say this, because then it looks like I'm a perpetrator when I'm not. I'm just trying to defend myself from all of this stuff that comes to me when I don't ask for it. So, I mean that as in, if somebody attacks me again, I don't know if I can control myself to protect myself, because I feel very guarded and scared and fearful of something happening to me and again. So that's what I mean by attacking somebody, that I have thoughts of retaliation and nightmares. So it's not like, if I could lock myself in a room and just live there by myself with nobody and no interaction, I would. Just natural comforts or something. But I just, because of what I attract. I mean, the world is not all negative and all bad people, but I attract them subconsciously. I don't mean to do this, and I don't mean to associate myself with the wrong people, but it just comes natural. And I deeply resent that. I didn't ask for this. But I would never take it out on innocent people. It would be, I feel rage towards the people that hurt me deeply. And that's not a lot of people. It's just, It's not fair. Life isn't fair with too many people to be for everyone's life to make sense or be fair or have any purpose. There's too many of us. You gotta make your own purpose in life. But if you have a tendency to attract the wrong thing, that's just what you are. And I am trying to figure out a way to go to some kind of counseling to fix that. But I hope I can. I hope I could live somewhat happy and safe. I need safety. Safety is a big problem for me, that I never feel safe because I am on my own. Like, I try to trick myself into thinking the people I'm around or family is safe, but they really aren't, because I know what they've done to me and the way they are and how they operate. So it's all a joke. Anyway, I'm getting anxious right now. I suffer from panic attacks, anxiety, PTSD, depression, dissociation. I have a lot of problems, and there's no justice for what has been done to me. But I hope I need peace. I need help. I need genuine care and love, which I don't have. And that's the only thing I really care for, crave, and desire is genuine care, safety, family, guidance, support, all that. So, I don't know. I'm gonna go now because I'm gonna get very dark and depressed. So, thanks for listening. Please like and comment and subscribe to me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.